All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma and with me is Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Nation bids farewell to the legend Lata Mangeshkar. Condolences pour in from various countries. Both the Houses of Parliament to be adjourned for an hour to pay homage to the Nightingale of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reply to the debate on motion of thanks to the President's address. Home Minister Amit Shah to make a statement in both Houses of Parliament regarding attack on Asaduddin Owaisi's convoy. Campaigning is in full swing for the first phase of Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls. BJP releases another list of 45 candidates in the state. Council for Indian School Certificate Examinations to announce the results for ICSE Class 10 and ISC Class 12 results for Semester 1 exams today. Schools reopen in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat and Kerala from today. India's COVID-19 vaccination crosses 169 crore 46 lakh mark. Drugs Controller General of India grants emergency use of single-dose Sputnik light COVID-19 vaccine. And in cricket, India win first ODI against West Indies by 6 wickets in Ahmedabad. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, we appeal to our listeners to be vigilant and to get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. Please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, and focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events is being organized by the government as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz is being conducted every Monday and Tuesday in Morning News since the 16th of August and will continue till the 15th of August 2022. India Post has joined hands as the logistics partner with All India Radio News for the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. And coming to our 51st question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz in English. Which social reformer, popularly known as Utkalamani or the Jewel of Utkal, started Satyabadi School that served as a nucleus for fostering a strong national spirit among the youth of Odia? Repeat, which social reformer popularly known as Utkalamani or the Jewel of Utkal started Satyabadi School that served as a nucleus for fostering a strong national spirit among the youth of Odia? Listeners can send their responses to the question over WhatsApp on 8826546262. That is 8826546262, or through email on amritmahotsavquiz@prasarbharati.gov.in. And now the news in detail. The nation bid tearful adieu to the Nightingale of India, Lata Mangeshkar, whose mortal remains were consigned to flames at Shivaji Park in Mumbai with full state honours yesterday. The funeral of the legendary singer was attended by a galaxy of leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who placed a wreath on the mortal remains of the iconic singer draped in the national flag. Bharat Ratna awardee Lata Mangeshkar passed away yesterday at the age of 92 due to multiple organ failure. The Queen of Melody was admitted to Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai on the 8th of January after she was diagnosed with COVID-19.
The government has declared a 2-day national mourning as mark of respect to the departed soul. The Maharashtra government has also declared a public holiday today due to the demise of the veteran singer. The West Bengal government has also declared a half-day holiday as a mark of respect to the icon. The Bihar government has also declared a 2-day state mourning. Born on 28th of September in 1929, Lata Mangeshkar, who was fondly called Lata Didi, was one of the greatest playback singers in the country. She was born in a musical family to Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar and Shevanti Mangeshkar. Her father was a well-known Marathi musician and theatre artist. She was first tutored by her father and later appeared as a child artist in several of his plays. The icon, who presented generations with unbridled joy through her songs, has been India's favorite voice ever since her debut in the 1940s.
Sums up Lata Mangeshkar. Be it millennials or from those from pre-independence era, anyone can recognize her golden voice in this age of Spotify. It was her versatility that mesmerized the listeners. From the patriotic from her countless rag-based songs like to the sentimental. Her prowess was evident in the duets. She sung with fellow legends like Mohammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar, to juniors like Udit Narayan and Sonu Nigam. Lata Mangeshkar ruled from 1950s to the first decade of 2000, sang thousands of songs in 36 languages. She lent her voice to the generation of on-screen beauties like Vaijayanti Mala, Madhubala, Sharmila Tagore, Saira Banu, Asha Parekh, Rekha, Sridevi, Madhuri Dixit and even Aishwarya Rai. Born as Hema Mangeshkar on 28th of September 1929 in Indore, Lata Mangeshkar was the eldest of the 5 siblings, Meena, Asha, Usha and Hridaynath. Her father, Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar, was a classical singer and theatre actor. On 16th December 1941, she sang for radio, following which her father decided to hone her talent. Her carefree days were lost after her father's demise in 1942. Lata ji took over the family's responsibility. In her initial days, she tried acting as her voice was considered too thin. Her first song came in 1942 for the Marathi film Kitti Hasal, but it never saw the light of the day. It was Ghulam Haider who fought for her place in an industry that was dominated by doyens like Shamshad Begum, Noor Jahan and Geeta Dutt. Her major break came in 1949 with a song from the film Mahal. Her career took off in the 1950s, working with Anil Biswas, Shankar Jaikishan, Naushad Ali and even S.T. Burman. She won her first Filmfare Award for Best Female Playback Singer for Salil Chaudhary's composition in 1958. If 50s gave her the wings to fly, the 60s stamped her authority with hits like Besides the Legendary. It was also the decade of Aapki Nazron Ne Samjha. A.B. It marked the beginning of her association with Lakshmikant Pyarelal, for whom she sang nearly 700 songs. In the 70s and 80s, she continued her journey with songs like from the film Parichay, for which she won the National Award. Over the years, the veteran was bestowed with numerous awards, including the Bharat Ratna, the title of the Officer of the French Legion of Honor, Dada Saheb Phalke Award, 3 National Film Awards, 4 Filmfare Awards for Best Female Playback Singer, Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Awardee. In 1984 and 1992, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra instituted awards in her memory. Music was her life partner. To sum up the legend, one need not look no further than Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan, who said, "Kabhi besuri
condolences on the loss of the iconic singer. Several political leaders have expressed deep affection for the singer. President Ram Nath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other leaders have expressed grief on the demise of the doyen of the Indian playback singing. President Kovind said Lata Ji's demise is heartbreaking for him as well as millions of people the world over. He said, in Lata Mangeshkar's vast range of songs, rendering the essence and beauty of India, generations found expression of their innermost emotions. The Vice President said India has lost its voice in the death of Lata Ji, who has enthralled music lovers in India and across the globe with her mellifluous and sublime voice for many decades. Prime Minister Modi said Lata Didi's songs brought out a variety of emotions and she closely witnessed the transition of the Indian film world for decades.
Global leaders and diplomats also extended their condolences on the demise of the Melody Queen of India. Bangladesh President M. Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have expressed profound shock and sorrow at the death of the legendary singer of the subcontinent. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa also expressed grief on the demise of the veteran singer. Nepal President Bidya Devi Bhandari paid rich tributes to the legendary singer, saying her soulful Nepali songs enriched music in Nepal. Pakistan's Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, said that Lata Mangeshkar was a melodious queen who ruled the world of music for decades.
France's ambassador to India, Emmanuel Lenain, in a tweet said he was deeply saddened by Lata Mangeshkar's death and referenced the Officier de la Légion d'Honneur, France's highest civilian award, which it conferred on Nightingale of India in 2007. German ambassador to India, Walter J. Lindner, paid tributes to Lata Mangeshkar, saying she was a legend and an irreplaceable voice who remained an institution of music for 7 decades, and her legacy will live forever. The US Embassy in India also paid tributes to Lata Mangeshkar. It said history will mark her contribution to India's music in golden words. Actor Anupam Kher shared Lata Mangeshkar's audio message in his Twitter account.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे संभवामि युगे युगे भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने ये कहा है और वो हमेशा हमारे साथ रहे हैं, आज भी साथ हैं और आगे भी साथ रहेंगे, यही मुझे विश्वास है। मैं आप सबको प्रणाम करती हूँ और आज्ञा देती हूँ।
In some more news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will reply to the debate on the motion of thanks to the President's address in Lok Sabha in the ongoing budget session of Parliament this evening. The budget session had begun with the President Ram Nath Kovind's address to both houses of Parliament assembled together at the Central Hall on 31st of January. The debate on the motion of thanks on the President's address began on 2nd of February in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The upper house last week clocked 100% productivity, with the upper house making full use of the available time in the ongoing budget session. Home Minister Amit Shah will make a statement in both the houses of Parliament today regarding the attack on the convoy of AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi in Hapur district of Uttar Pradesh last week. Mr. Owaisi is the member of the Lok Sabha.
In Uttar Pradesh, campaigning will come to a close for the first phase of assembly elections tomorrow. With only 2 days left for campaigning, political parties are making all-out efforts to woo the voters. More from our correspondent.
Many senior BJP leaders and star campaigners of the party will hold door-to-door poll campaign and will address small rallies at different parts of the state. Senior BJP leader and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will campaign in Shahjahanpur and Bulandshahr districts. Union Minister of State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary will campaign in Maharajganj district. BSP Supremo Mayawati will address a political rally in Bareilly, while Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav will be in Saharanpur district for poll campaign. President of Azad Samaj Party Chandrasekhar will campaign for party candidate in Hapur. On the other hand, Election Commission is taking new initiatives to make voters aware about their voting rights and increase the voting percentage. A cricket match for awareness regarding polling was organized in Amethi district, while 5-kilometer long march was carried out in Banda district to persuade voters to exercise their franchise in the upcoming elections. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Bharatiya Janata Party BJP released a list of 45 candidates for the upcoming assembly polls in Uttar Pradesh yesterday. The party has fielded state BJP Vice President Dayashankar Singh from the Ballia Nagar constituency. Notably, BJP had earlier denied a ticket to Dayashankar Singh's wife and State Women Welfare Minister Swati Singh from the Sarojini Nagar seat. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has announced Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi as CM face of the party for assembly polls in Punjab. He made this announcement while addressing a rally at Ludhiana. Mr. Channi thanked the party leadership and the people of the state for showing faith in him. In Goa, amid poll campaigning, opposition parties including Congress and Aam Aadmi Party are facing a challenge to prevent splits in the party after assembly elections. During 5-year term of the present assembly from 2017 to 2022, 24 MLAs of 40 seats of Goa Assembly defected to the ruling party BJP. More from our correspondent.
After declaration of results of 2017 Assembly election, 15 of 17 Congress MLAs shifted loyalty to BJP. Out of these, 10 MLAs merged to ruling BJP. In view of this, Congress and its alliance partner Goa Forward Party took loyalty pledge in presence of senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and signed an affidavit vowing not to defection. The Congress and Goa Forward Party candidates vowed that they would neither defect during their 5-year terms after being elected, nor would they contest elections on another party symbol by resigning from their respective parties before their terms end, fearing that its winning candidate may defect to the ruling party after Goa Assembly election results are announced. All 39 contesting candidates of Aam Aadmi Party signed the affidavit and took an oath of loyalty to the party and that of refraining from corruption. These legal affidavits are being distributed among voters to sue the candidates in case they breach their trust. Congress, TMC and AAP held BJP responsible for defection in opposition party. Refuting allegations of opposition parties, BJP election in charge for Goa, Devendra Fadnavis, said that BJP had no role for defection. He said if money could have won election, then Prime Minister of the country today would be Indra Siddhi, not Narendra Modi. Krishna Kumar Lal, AIR News, Panji, Goa.
The Election Commission has extended the ban on road shows, padayatras, cycle and vehicle rallies but relaxed norms for indoor and outdoor political meets for polls. The Election Commission said restrictions regarding outdoor meetings, indoor meetings, rallies will be further relaxed, subject to the condition that the number of persons attending these events will be limited to a maximum of 50% of the capacity of indoor halls and 30% of the open ground capacity.
You're listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Nation bids farewell to the legend Lata Mangeshkar. Condolences pour in from various countries. Both houses of parliament to be adjourned for an hour to pay homage to the Nightingale of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reply to the debate on motion of thanks to the President's address. Home Minister Amit Shah to make a statement in both houses of parliament regarding attack on Asaduddin Owaisi's convoy. Campaigning in full swing for first phase of Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls, BJP releases another list of 45 candidates in the state. Council for Indian School Certificate Examinations to announce the results for ICSE Class 10 and ISC Class 12 results for Semester 1 exams today. Schools reopen in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat and Kerala from today. India's COVID-19 vaccination crosses 169 crore 46 lakh mark. Drugs Controller General of India grants emergency use of single-dose Sputnik Light COVID-19 vaccine. And in cricket, India win first ODI against West Indies by 6 wickets in Ahmedabad. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alert.
Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations, CISCE, will today announce the results of Class 10th ICSE and Class 12th ISC Semester 1 exams 2021-2022. The results will be announced at 10 a.m. Candidates who appeared for the exams will be able to check their results on the website of CISCE, that is cisce.org. Results can also be accessed through mobile SMS by sending required details on 092-480-82883. The examinations for Semester 1 for Class 10th and 12th were held in November and December last year. Over 169 crore 46 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive in the country. Over 1,07,000 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. Over 2,13,000 patients have recovered in the same period. The recovery rate is currently at 95.91%.
All schools, colleges, educational and coaching institutes will reopen in Delhi from today. In the first phase, classes from 9th to 12th will be resumed in hybrid mode, that is both online and offline. And in the second phase, classes from nursery to 8th standard will resume from 14th of February. On the other hand, colleges and higher educational institutes are permitted to resume physical classes completely. In Uttar Pradesh, schools and colleges are reopening from today. In view of the decreasing COVID-19 cases in the state, the government has decided that schools will reopen for classes 9 to 12. The order issued by the government says that classes in degree colleges will also start from today, although strict adherence to COVID protocol will be a must.
In Bihar too, all schools, colleges and other educational institutes will reopen from today. These were closed from the 6th of January this year due to COVID-19 related prohibitions. The State Crisis Management Group, CMG, led by Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, also decided to relax other curbs and lift the night curfew after significant decline in COVID-19 surge in the state on Sunday. In Gujarat, schools for classes 1 to 9 are reopening from today. The state government took the decision yesterday after constant decline in COVID-19 cases in the state. A circular issued by the State Education Department said that, considering the COVID-19 situation, government, private and grant-in-aid schools can resume offline classes for standard 1 to 9 from Monday. However, the online teaching will also continue simultaneously and students can choose between the two.
In Kerala, educational institutions are reopening from today as COVID transmission continues to diminish in the state. Regular classes from standard 10 to 12 will restart in different batches from morning to evening in adherence to COVID-19 protocol. Colleges will also resume offline classes for undergraduate and postgraduate students. However, for kindergartens and school students in classes 1 to 9, online coaching will continue for another week.
Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia has informed that Drugs Controller General of India, DCGI, has granted emergency use permission to single-dose Sputnik light COVID-19 vaccine in India. In a tweet, Dr. Mandavia said that this is the 9th COVID-19 vaccine in the country. He said this will further strengthen the nation's collective fight against the pandemic. The Reserve Bank of India has rescheduled its Monetary Policy Committee meeting following Maharashtra government declaring a public holiday today to mourn the demise of legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar. In a release issued yesterday evening, the RBI said the last Monetary Policy Committee meeting of the financial year, which was to be held from the 7th to the 9th of February, will now be held from the 8th to the 10th of February. The committee meets on a bi-monthly basis to review the key lending rates, including the repo and reverse repo rates.
9 persons, including 6 women and 2 children, were killed in an accident in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh last night. The incident occurred when the car they were travelling in collided with a truck coming from the opposite direction near Kotalapalli village at Anantapur Bellary highway. All of them are reported to have died on the spot. 5 of the dead are from the same family.
India beat West Indies by 6 wickets in the first one-day international at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad yesterday. With the help of captain Rohit Sharma's 60 runs off 51 balls, the hosts achieved the target of 177 runs in just 28 overs. Men in blue are now one up in the 3-match ODI series. And now let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. Srinagar will have generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. Jammu will have mainly clear sky. Leh is likely to witness light snow, and Gilgit will have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Muzaffarabad will have generally cloudy sky with light rain. The national capital Delhi is likely to have moderate fog. Mumbai will have mainly clear sky. Chennai had fog in the morning and will have partly cloudy sky later. Kolkata will have mainly clear sky. The city observed minimum temperature of 15 degrees and the maximum will be around 25. Guwahati will have mainly clear sky. Shillong will have partly cloudy sky, and Itanagar will have partly cloudy sky as well.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. Eulogies to Lata Mangeshkar appear on the front pages of all dailies. Lata lives, headlines the Indian Express. Tearful adieu to Lata Mangeshkar. President, Prime Minister lead tributes, writes the Tribune. World mourns loss of India's melody queen, writes the Pioneer. Amitabh Bachchan paid homage to Lata Mangeshkar by describing her as the voice of a million centuries, writes the Asian Age. 36 languages, 25,000 songs, a peerless discography, writes Hindustan Times. In the past 12 months, her songs were streamed 6.7 billion times on her YouTube channel, writes the Business Standard. COVID tests make Indians poorer by 74,000 crore rupees in 2 years, a new study has revealed, reports the Statesman. Full central government staff to resume duty from today in the wake of decline in COVID cases, writes the Times of India.
Before we end the bulletin, a reminder of today's question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Which social reformer, popularly known as Utkalamani or the Jewel of Utkal, started Satyabadi School that served as a nucleus for fostering a strong national spirit among the youth of Odia? WhatsApp your response on 8826546262 or through email on Amrit Mahotsav quiz at prasarbharati.gov.in. Celebrate 75 years of India's independence by participating in Amrit Mahotsav quiz with AIR News. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Nation bids farewell to the legend Lata Mangeshkar. Condolences pour in from various countries. Both the Houses of Parliament to be adjourned for an hour to pay homage to the Nightingale of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reply to the debate on motion of thanks to the President's address. Home Minister Amit Shah to make a statement in both Houses of Parliament regarding attack on Asaduddin Owaisi's convoy. Campaigning is in full swing for the first phase of Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls. BJP releases another list of 45 candidates in the states. Council for Indian School Certificate Examinations to announce the results for ICSE Class 10 and ISE Class 12 for Semester 1 exams today. Schools reopen in Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat and Kerala from today. India's COVID-19 vaccination crosses 169 crore 46 lakh mark. Drugs Controller General of India grants emergency use of single-dose Sputnik light COVID-19 vaccine. And in cricket, India win first ODI against West Indies by 6 wickets in Ahmedabad. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.